Kendrick Perkins has played with the Celtics, Thunder, and Cavaliers all in the finals. You've been in plenty of these finals before. We were talking about injuries, and I said to you during the break, what is the most injured and in pain you have been in the NBA, probably playoffs you had to play? What was it?
It was the time when I was in OKC when we went to the finals.
Yeah.
And I tore, like, I don't know if it's called a groin bone, because Joy just made me feel some type of way. She was like, I didn't know it was a bone, but my ligament
on
was
your groin.
missing. Yeah, my groin was missing on my right side.
So you had no ligament on the right side of your groin?
Nope.
And you played with it?
Yep, the whole time. I was, like, taped up. At night I couldn't sleep, but they'd give me a TOR shot before the game, and I was fine. And I played all the way through it. I actually did it in the first round, and I just played all the way through it.
And you were in pain?
Yeah, for sure.
Lord. Well, Jason, your brother Jason Taylor told me a story once about his foot.
Oh yeah, no, he had an awful injury, and when he was in Washington with the Redskins, he almost died from. It was a contusion in his leg, and he almost got a blood clot. You have to be very careful.
Yeah, people don't understand the intent. That's why both these teams. Frankly, Toronto's not 100% healthy either. Both these teams falling apart.
Nobody's 100% healthy when you get down to the finals. Like nobody is 100%. Something is hurting somebody. Like, that's why I say it never come down to X's and O's when it's this late in the season. It always come down to willpower. Who wanted the most?
Right.
Like, everybody's tendencies. It's about who wanted the most. Everybody's tired. Their body is aching. Who wanted the most?
Yeah, Toronto right now is playing great basketball. They played with more urgency in Game 3.
They really are.
Okay, so I want to play a game today, Perk.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 5-6 free agents. You're the free agent. And I want you to think about everything: money, contract, brand, city, coaching. So let's start this free agency destination with Perk. Let's start with one you've got strong opinions on. Kevin Durant. Perk, you are Kevin Durant. Where do you choose and why?
I go to the New York Knicks if I'm Kevin Durant. I change the franchise. It would be great for basketball, for the NBA. It would be just beautiful for basketball, period. And if I'm Kevin Durant, I go there. I change the whole dynamic, change everything about it, bring back that energy, try to win a title. If he goes and win a title in New York, oh, man, his legacy goes through the roof.
Do you worry they don't have any players now to play with? Who would he go play with? Kevin Knox? I mean, unless they get a second, he goes there, wins 37 games.
I think he could. I think a lot of guys in the free agency would love to go play with KD. I think Kyrie will go. And I've been very critical of Kyrie for us being a Batman, but I think that would be a perfect fit for him to go and play alongside Kevin Durant.
All right, let's go Kawhi Leonard. Starts the year as his career as a Spur, moves to Toronto. Many people think he's going to the Clippers. You are Kawhi Leonard.
I stay in Toronto. I mean, even if he goes to the Clippers, he still won't be the biggest name in L.A. It'll still be LeBron James. I stay in Toronto, and he has a chance to be the biggest star in the country. In Canada. So why leave? Like, you have everything. We talking about, like, this could be, like, huge for him. Marketing-wise, everything. Like, he already getting free food and a free condo. Like, what else do you... And then on top of that, like, he would have a whole country, not just a city, but a whole country.
All right, Jimmy Butler, reportedly Sixers would like to pay him, but, you know, Jimmy's a little older, Kendrick. He wants a lot of money. Where would you go if you're Jimmy Butler?
I stay in Philly. I think it's the perfect match for him. I think they got a great young core. If I'm Jimmy, I stays in Philly. The organization is great. I think Elton Brand is moving the organization in the right direction. You got young talent within Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris, and I don't leave. I think you were one game from reaching the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and if I'm Jimmy Butler, I stay.
Okay, so you have Kawhi and Jimmy Butler staying, Kevin Durant going cross-country, Klay Thompson of the Warriors.
If I'm Klay Thompson, I'm leaving. I'm going to the Lakers. I'm going to Los Angeles, and I'm going to play on the side of LeBron James. And I think LeBron James would cater to Klay and take a backseat to Klay, because I'm really interested in see Klay be the man of a team. Like, always go, like Golden State is always going to be Steph team. If I'm Klay, I think I'm going to the Lakers.
Do you think, it's interesting because most people think he will stay in Golden State, but it is odd that, he'll never be, if Kevin Durant stayed, he again is the fourth most talked about Warrior because Draymond gets more talk. It's fascinating. Klay's the best player in the league, and that's the least discussed. Kawhi may be quiet. We talk about Kawhi all the time.
Right.
I wonder if that weighs on him.
It's crazy because Klay Thompson has actually been the best shooting guard in this postseason, even above James Harden, above C.J. McCollum, who I love most. He's been the best shooting guard in this postseason, and he still just don't get enough credit for what he brings to the table.
All right, Perk, who do you like tonight and why? Warriors trail 2-1. Klay Thompson will play. He will not be at 100%. He popped a hamstring, so they're going to need 20 points out of him. He's not at his best. KD will not play. Steve Kerr saying game 5 or 6 is now likely. Who do you like tonight and why?
I like the Raptors. I think they're riding the wave. Golden State have yet to convince me that they could beat even hang with the Raptors. Period. I mean, think about this. Game 1, the Raptors won in good fashion. Game 2, the Raptors beat themselves, and Game 3, the Raptors won. Yes, dominate. So right now the Raptors are really confident, and they are really good and well coached, and I just think the world don't give them enough respect, and I just don't see this Golden State team beating these guys. I'm telling you, man, they are really, really good.
They're long. By the way, these two teams have now played 5 times. The Raptors have won 4 games. The line tonight is -4.5, Golden State favored at home. Here is the interesting thing, though, is, we suspect Kevin Durant could come back. But does anybody think, first of all, he hasn't played with his team in a while.
Right.
There's always been this, Kevin Durant gets his, he doesn't always feel of the Warriors. He's just the best player in the world. If Durant comes back, there's a strong likelihood it's not perfect initially. Did you ever play on a good team? I mean, you were in the finals with the Celtics, Thunder, Cavs. When a star was out and then is inserted back into the team, it's generally not game 1 magic.
No, it's not at all. Because, Golden State was before all the injuries as far as with Klay. Well, before they met up with Toronto, they was playing at a different pace. Right? Steph was struggling when KD was playing. He took a back seat, but Steph was having a horrible playoffs. KD got hurt, then Steph elevated his game. So it won't be that easy, and that's why I give the edge to Toronto because
Same guys,
but it's just, man, I'm telling you, it plays a factor. The chemistry, you got Cousins coming back off an injury. You don't know what kind of rotations you want to do. It's just a lot of things changes.
There's a lot of answers with the Raptors. I kind of know what I get in certain situations. Because of health, there's a lot of questions with the Warriors. What do I get with Klay tonight? What do I get with Boogie tonight?
Right, exactly. And, like I said yesterday, the bigs have been the unsung heroes. So tonight, I think just as valuable, just as much as we expect out of Klay, we got to get something out of Boogie tonight. We have to. Because Klay 50% against this Raptors team, I don't see it. He might surprise me, but I don't see them winning this game tonight.
Good stuff, Kendrick. Perk, good seeing you.
All right, you too, Colin.
Joy with the news.
No. Turn on the news. This is the Herdline News.
Well, we are expected to see Klay Thompson tonight for Game 4, and Steph Curry is excited about that. Everyone knows what Klay means to the Warriors on offense, but Steph pointed out yesterday how vital Klay can be on the defensive end as well.
People fall in love with the shooting and how hot he can get on the offensive end, but